Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, this week I'm kind of thinking of my greenhouse theme. And the reason I'm thinking of the greenhouse theme is because I want to talk to you about values to grow by. We all want to grow. Nobody wants to be stagnant or dead. Everybody would love to be vibrant and full of life and grow in ways that bear fruit and smell wonderful. We'll grow based upon the values that we live by. When we decide what is important to us and what's worth pursuing, that is the direction in which we will grow. And I was thinking about this because this past weekend, I had a chance to be at my alma mater, Lipscomb University in Nashville, Tennessee. And I was at one of the meetings that we were having, and my buddy Scott Sager passed out to everybody these bookmarks he put together for various reasons. There are 3 of them. One of the bookmarks is entitled Our Values. These are the Lipscomb values that are put forward in this bookmark so that we'll all focus on them. And I looked at them and I thought, these are fantastic values to grow by. Hence, the greenhouse theme this week and the value card this week. So the first value, the very first value, love God. Now, Scott gives a scripture reference with each of these, and the scripture reference on this is Matthew chapter 22, verses 34 through 40. Let me tell you about that. This is a story in the life of Jesus, and there are a bunch of educated lawyers who come up to him to quiz Jesus on the law. They wanted to see what Jesus's values were. Now, the Old Testament law had 613 different commandments, and they wanted Jesus to tell them how Jesus valued those commandments. How does he rank them? How does he order those? And so they quiz him. They say, okay, out of 613 commandments, which one do you value the most? And Jesus replied, to love God. He referenced, thou shalt love, it's out of the Shema in the Old Testament, thou shalt love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. And then Jesus added, the second is to love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus explained all of the law and all of the prophets depends right here on this. You can take the entire Old Testament, he says, and when you boil it all down, God's saying, love God and love your neighbor. That's a great value. And the lawyers, by the way, went away from Jesus saying, the guy actually kind of nailed that one. I mean, who's going to argue with the greatest value you can have being to love God? So I'm looking for that today. I'm looking for that in my life today. I want to spend today valuing not simply God, but my commitment to God. I want my commitment to God to be something that I pursue as being the greatest value there is. There's nothing I can do more important today than pursue a love for God. All right, that's my greenhouse lesson number 1. Value number 1, love God. You want to see what's next? You'll have to tune in tomorrow because this is your video thought for today.